A man sat quietly pretending to read a book. When the warden walked in with guards, he played along, doing everything he could to hide his fear. The police were searching everywhere, even checking the smallest corners. All he could do was pray they wouldn't tear down the poster on his wall. After a long search, they found nothing. Just when it seemed over, the silent warden stepped forward and picked up the Bible in the man's hands. Got a favorite verse? The man replied calmly, "Be watchful, because you never know when the master of the house will return." Mark 1535. The answer impressed him. The warden liked the Bible too. Even though posters weren't allowed, he chose not to remove it. As he walked away, he handed the Bible back and said, "Salvation lies within this book." What he didn't know was inside. That Bible was a tiny rock hammer, and that hammer was the key to freedom. The man was a banker, wrongfully convicted of murdering his wife and her lover. In truth, he never pulled the trigger. That night, drunk and furious, he had gone to confront them with a gun but couldn't do it. He hesitated, then walked away. He threw the gun into a river. But the next day, both were found dead, killed with that same weapon. All evidence pointed to him. He was sentenced to life inside prison. New inmates were treated like animals. Guards made it clear, you eat when we say, you move when we say, you exist on our terms. One prisoner broke down crying the first night, begging to go home. The guards dragged him away and beat him so badly he died the next day. And life went on like nothing happened. The man suffered too. For 2 years, he was targeted, abused, and broken down. He couldn't fight back. He could only endure. But one day, everything changed. While working on the prison roof, he overheard a guard complaining about taxes. He stepped forward carefully and said, "If you want to keep all your money, transfer it as a gift to your wife. It's tax-free." The guard was stunned, but followed his advice. In return, the man asked for just one thing: beer for his fellow inmates. That day, under the open sky, the prisoners sat together drinking beer in the sun. For a few moments, they felt free. From that day on, he earned respect. Slowly, he began handling financial matters for guards and even the warden himself. But his real dream was something bigger: a library. He wrote letters every week asking for funds for an entire year. Finally, he got approval, and the prison changed. Meanwhile, an old inmate named Brooks was released, but he couldn't survive outside. He tried to stay in prison by threatening someone with a knife, because after years inside, freedom felt more terrifying than captivity. As Red later explained, first you hate these walls, then you get used to them, and eventually you depend on them. But this man was different. While everyone else was adapting, he was planning for years, patiently, silently, because hidden behind that poster and inside that Bible was not just a hammer, it was a way out.